Hi guys, welcome to Pit Stop. Myself Shamnas here and I am with a fantastic motorcycle today, the BMW F900 XR. So this is a 900cc parallel twin motorcycle. So we are going to do a very quick review of this fantastic motorcycle. This is one of the motorcycles which I personally like the most. It comes under the touring category and not the adventure touring category. So we will have to remember about that throughout the video, guys. So before kickstarting, this is once again a lovely motorcycle. Again, it's BMW, so that makes it really special, right? So very costly as well. So let's start our review. So before that, please subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram as well. So let's take a quick look at the F900 XR. It's a very aggressive looking motorcycle. Take a look from any angles. This bike looks very angry. Even the front fascia. So typically under the technical bits I'll talk about later, but still I'm saying that there are two variants, right? F900 XR and F900R. So the R is a naked sports bike, XR is more like a touring sports bike. So this is how it looks. Overall a very aggressive look, especially with the front fairing and the split LED headlamps over here. The front face looks very aggressive and angry. So that's one of my most favorite bit. And the front fairing is something which looks very it gives a bulkiness to the overall design, and it feels very aggressive and angry, and that is one of my most favorite bit, because if you go to the 900R, there is only the naked design will give the bike a smaller look, but when it comes to the F900 XR, obviously this is a bigger bike, this is a taller bike, and because of that the overall design philosophy is something which I really like about the XR. So the front fairing, my most favorite bit, LED headlamps, LED turn indicators, and the fat front forks painted in gold. So that is one of my most favorite bit, because let it be any bike, even if it's on a super sport or even if it's on an adventure, it gives an altogether different look for the bike if it is a golden fox. And we have a huge dual disc Brembo brakes over here at the front. So this is how the front end looks of the F900 XR. So the F900 XR from the sides, it even even from the sides it looks pretty aggressive, right? So as you know, this comes under the touring segment and not the adventure touring segment. So let me make it very clear. So basically this is like a different version of the F900R naked sports bike. So when it comes to the XR, as I mentioned, we have this bike is a little bit more taller, and even the front fairing gives this bike an entirely different look. So let me show you how easy we can adjust the windscreen. Actually there is a lever over here, see, take a look. So this lever can be just pushed and pulled downward, so that automatically, as easy as that, the windscreen can be adjusted in two different positions. So that's it, and that is very convenient actually, and it actually does the job of the windscreen to a fair good amount. So that's it about the windscreen. And coming to the side profile of the bike, I'm not talking about the technical bits, I'm only talking about how it visually looks. So the tank, it looks very nice. It's like more like a sculpted design, the fuel tank, and above the fuel tank we also have this a different shade which is looking really nice to the overall look of the bike. And here we have the fuel lid and all. And coming to the side profile, we have a very aggressive looking exhaust. So the exhaust design is actually designed, it's a very small exhaust, but it looks very aggressive, and that is one of my most favorite part. And the next thing is the rear tires. The rear tires are really wide, so that it gives the bike a very macho look from the behind, because it comes under the touring segment. When you go to the adventure touring segment, actually adventure motorcycles are far more better even when you are going off the road as well as on the road. So what the thing is that when you go, say for example, when we take VAR 1250 GS, when you go to the GS motorcycles, their rear tires will be even more slimmer compared to the size of the bike, so that it can go very well off-road as well. But when it comes to the F900XR, this is more like a sports bike, touring bike, so that that is why the rear tires are kept wide for better traction. And I mean, technical parts I'll tell you when I ride the bike. So overall, the looks of the bike I really like the most. So let me show you about the let me talk about the engine part as well as the features available on the F900XR. So let me show you how the instrument cluster works. Actually, we have a beautiful looking TFT screen over here that looks very modern. And if you take the switch gears on the right, we have a ride mode adjustment, we have a road as well as rain mode, and here we have the engine kill switch, and here we have a horn, we have an indicator, we have the menu switch, we have the suspension adjustment switch, and we have the cruise control, and we have the pass light switch. So these are the when it comes to the switches, these are the options available. So let me take you through the options on the screen. So when we click on menu, we can see a host of vehicle informations, like this is how the F900XR looks, and it has got 259 kilometers of range as now, and the battery status and engine oil check, everything you can see. And when you toggle the menu, you can see the trip computer with range, speed, top speed noting and everything. And we have one more trip computer, and towards the end we have the service requirement details, like the appointment date and remaining distance and all those things. So this is about the my vehicle information. And of course you have a BMW app with which you can connect. Turn by turn navigation will be available on the F900XR, which comes right over here. And we also have a media option, and we also can connect, of course, through the telephone. You can connect all these things. So in case if you are riding, and in case if you are getting a call or something, definitely you can get all the details on the screen itself. While riding itself, you can attend the calls, and that is a very brilliant option when it comes to a touring motorcycle. So this is about the instrument cluster, and the TFT screen looks very crisp and neat. Okay guys, so we are riding the F900XR, and I'm riding it actually on a curvy road. So you might be wondering, like, how you can ride such a motorcycle on a curvy road. But trust me guys, this is actually a sports bike fitted with high travel suspension and all those additional elements, because this is really a sports bike. It gets a parallel twin engine right away taken from the 750 GS, and it's a small small detune has been happened. So it gets a higher peak power of 105 bhp and 92 Newton meters maximum torque from a parallel twin engine from BMW. So that's it about the engine part, and it gets a quick shifter as well. It is properly useful when you are riding it on the track, because this bike is not just for the road or not just for the highways. It can be ridden on the track as well. That is the biggest highlight for the 900XR, as from my opinion, because this feels very much lightweight, because it doesn't feel like a heavy motorcycle at all. It weighs for 219 kilograms, which is like 4 kilograms shy or 4 kilograms lesser than that of the GS 750 GS, but still it is very easily rideable, because you can ride it inside the city. You don't feel the weight at all. You can ride it on the highways, or you can ride it on the racetracks as well. That is the biggest highlight, as I mentioned. So personally, I don't just like the look of this motorcycle. I like the way this can be ridden. I like the way this can be used on a daily basis. I like the way the seating position is set, because it's a very comfortable seating position. You don't need to worry about anything at all, because even if you cover 1000 kilometers in just a single day with which this bike, if you're riding this bike, 1000 kilometer per day is perfectly possible. But even then, your back will not get hurt. It's completely okay. You will be covering those 1000 kilometers in utterly comfort, because impressions, this is like a proper sports bike fitted with touring semi-fast sport bike. It can corner, it can corner. The braking is another brilliant part. The front dual disc Brempos and the rear single disc Brembo does the job very well. I'm completely not a bike person, but from my point of view, this is a brilliant bike, guys. Seriously. So let us zero to 100 kilometer per hour in the F900 XR. That's it. How fast is the F900 XR and how confident, inspiring it is. So the 900 XR gets a 17-inch wheels both on the front and the back, and when you compare to the 900R, it gets actually a bigger suspension travel, 170 at the front and 172 mm at the rear. So that is how the suspension travel works in the 900 XR. So I'm pretty impressed that the F900 XR could do this much off the road, because being a touring motorcycle, I don't think that, I never thought this much this much off-road it could handle, because the tires are proper on-road tires, and if you change it to off-road tires, maybe it can do better. But still, for the reason it is built, being a touring motorcycle, being a sports tourer, even the F900 XR could do this much off-road, or even better than that if given to a proper rider, not like me. So that's pretty impressive for something like this. This being a hill with full of stones and slippery surfaces, the F900 XR reached the top of the hill. So good day riding the F900 XR on various terrains, and even on terrains like this. So I'm seriously impressed with the way this bike performs. It is a sports bike, definitely that is true, but it can handle even these sort of conditions. I'm really seriously impressed, and such a comfortable tourer, because if you want to cover over 1000 kilometers on a single day, then this bike can easily do it. That's the best part actually. Proper sports tourer, I would say. And even the pillion rider, I thought like the seats are not wide enough and all, but I made my photographer sit behind me, and he was pretty comfortable, maybe because he's a bit because he's having a smaller bub, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Maybe even people, the pillion rider will be pretty comfortable, I believe. So for long journeys, for all sort of track days, for a little bit of adventure off the road, for all these three things, F900 XR will be a perfect fit. And at 10.5 lakh for the standard variant, this bike is a good buy, and for the pro variant you will have to pay 1 more lakh additional at 11.5 lakh. So overall it gets all the tech bits, like kick shifter, it gets suspension setup, electronically adjustable rear suspension, and the TFT screen which displays a host of information and all that. This feels like a complete package and a best buy for all sort of adventure. And remember that this is a bike with which you can attack the corners with ease. and even it will show the lean angle. That's a crazy thing, right? So guys, that's it about the F900XR. Hope you guys liked this video. Please subscribe to our channel and also hit the bell icon so that you will get all the notifications, and please follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Thank you so much. Bye bye.